Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. We've made our way back to the eastern side of the Spider Forest, which we're probably going to encounter the next area, probably just right through this area, hopefully. If not here, then fairly soon afterwards. Haven't ventured forth to make sure. We're going for the flayers, so we're going to be having a lot of these little bastards. Just going to be honest there. Those little guys are a royal pain in the butt. We're going to have a whole lot of them as we get closer to the eastern side of this map. Let's just launch out a whole bunch of fire there, and it should take out most of those guys relatively smoothly. This act is good for this ability simply because there are so many just wide open areas, but there are a lot of big bosses here as well, so we have to be a little bit careful in that regard. I think we want to head north on here and just keep... There's the Great Marsh. Sometimes this one spawns. This area spawns with like a weird layout where you can actually skip areas. So I need to be a little bit careful of that because we are entering the Spider Forest there and coming out of it up here. And our quest is to find Colleem's Brain in the Flayer Dungeon and look for the Gibden in Flayer Jungle. And Flayer Jungle could be through the Great Marsh, or it could be just attached to the Spider Forest. So, yeah, we'll check the rest of the Spider Forest just to make sure we're not missing a path to the Flayer Dungeon, in which case we'll just probably be bypassing the forest. Just got to double check it to be sure, and I think it would be just off to this side of it. So we will go through the Great Marsh and hopefully find the waypoint. We're going to have to take some side paths to actually guarantee that we have a chance at finding the waypoint here. But it's one of those ones that you can miss the waypoint and not even ever realize it. So one of the interesting design choices in this area, there's a lot of things that you can just miss, and it's not important. It's that way in other places, but this area in particular is really big on that. So it's really mazy and really much just keep going right, and you will eventually find most of what you need. We don't need to get out of here until we've actually found all of the parts that we're looking for the flail. I don't think we'll actually finish that this episode, but we should find another part in this episode. There's a chipped ruby that we don't need, and yeah, this just loops around there. We've got another L rune, which we'll take. I don't think there's anything in here that we need. I don't think there was any paths down here, was there? No, there's no paths. It would have been a little bit more obvious than that, because it won't go into another blocked off area. And you guys can just kind of go die. And she just died on that guy, so we're going to have to start shooting our little crossbow and poking at them just a little bit. And coming at the fetish shaman. There you go. This should be relatively easy. Now we can summon 7 boop. And then F2, F1. There we go. Nothing amazing. Just big piles of junk everywhere. So let's go through here, see if we can find something. Bunch of little guys. We'll kill them off relatively easily. And there's no way over here, right? Oh, there is a way over here. Mana charging really quickly. Yay! I like that. Bramble Hulk, you're going away real quickly as well. And we're coming back this way. A lot of flayers. That's pretty much what we're going to be encountering out in these places regardless. Flayer Jungle actually has more flayers than this. Flayers are the type of enemy that this little fetish guys are doing things with, so they're all flayer type. So those are gonna die. Boom, there you go. And just keep going east. Okay, oh, ow. Don't let those guys hit you, by the way. Not with their little tendrils. They will drain pretty much all of your mana. Not quite as bad as the ones in Act 4, but they are still bad. Okay, die. And their teleporting aspect is annoying as hell too. So just gotta get through here in one piece and we'll be happy. I shouldn't have too many terrible situations with the enemies here. Flawed Topaz we will take. We do like Topaz for the magic find aspect of them. If we ever need to actually grind off screen, I will be using magic find equipment galore just to find certain items. Fulminating potion, not too useful. Let's go ahead and drop that over the ledge there and let our allies take care of these guys over here. The reason I drop them over the edge there is because I want to get rid of this fetish shaman. And whichever side he comes on of that leaf, he needs to just be dying either way. And here's the other fetish shaman. Not a big issue dealing with him, because we are on the same side of the path as him. Ooh, small charm. I don't know why I go, ooh, small charm. It's not going to be something that I really want anyway. Yeah, +1 strength. Identify that. Ring of might, strength. We've got plenty of gold. We don't need to be harvesting it like that. Keep on moving. We're not finding any inlets to go any places, so that leaves me a little bit on the sad side. Makes me a bit of a sad panda. And we are just kind of branching around looking for our next area to go to, which is going to be around here somewhere. It will be obtainable. And this is going to cross back through to the other part of the forest. Yeah, let's get these bramble guys out of the way. They should be pretty easy to take down with our fire attacks here. And we just lost another shadow. I'm almost going to not recast it. It's one of those situations where it's more trouble to recast it than it's worth, but it does take hits. It takes hits for us, so I'm not super sad about it being around. It's just irritating to resummon all the time. F7, summon, F1. We could buff it up, but that seems so pointless. Okay. Die, all you guys. And unfortunately, our little flame thing can't hit these river stalkers, so we're relying on our ally to do most of the work there. You generally want to set this trap to shoot on one side or the other, and if we take out the head, it'll actually destroy the rest of it. So that is an important thing to do. Oh, and we've got a bunch of fetish shamans here, so you all need to go down. Okay, is there like a boss one there? And we have a kite shield, which could be better. Let's see what its stats are. Half freeze duration, 20% increased chance of blocking. Oh, we can't use it? Okay, we'll put this on him. We'll take the purple one back. Half freeze duration is half freeze duration. Oh, Shadow's going to die again. Okay, to a fetish. There you go. Now at least we have the shield back. It's not exactly a lovely thing, but it will work. Stabby, stabby. Get off of my property. Respect my authority. And all of you are going to die, and all of you are going to die as well. I'm not really liking you guys just hopping up all in my grill like that. How many of these do we have? 14? We can take some scrolls of identify. Blink. Take him out, please, before you die. Thank you. Drop another one. Drop another one. Yay, there we go. Fetish Shaman frozen and taking a whole bunch of beatings. One nice thing about the fetishes is that even though... I don't need that. Even though they have shamans, even if there's a unique shaman, it can't revive other shamans because they're a 2-layer enemy. If the... whenever you kill them the first time, the bottom layer comes out, so the top layer doesn't exist anymore. It just becomes the bottom layer, which is really kind of a neat concept I wish more games actually adopted in this genre. They really just don't these days. Okay, just drop that out there, and she's going to say we need mana about 1,000,000 times. So, not even going to really worry about it too much. Do I have the music on? Yeah, I do. It's just not playing very loudly. There we go. Couldn't hear it for a little while there. It was making me slightly concerned that I had turned it off. I'll have to do a chaos sound debug for you guys once too before I completely end the series, because that was one of the more fun things to do. And there was also a command on Battlenet where if you said shout, it would hide the shout part of it. So you could only say like it all out instead of shout it all out. And yeah, I pranked a few people with that, and it drove them nuts. We'll go for strength here. Can we equip... I don't think we can equip that belt just yet, so we won't go back for it. Combat Shrine boosts our attack rating and our damage. I'm going to go ahead and torch you. Go ahead, torchy, torchy. Some more scrolls of identify for us. We'll go around these trees and hit them from behind. And they're going to come at us from pretty much all angles. That kind of sucks. I need another drink of water. Ah, parchied. Let's see. We are level 27. We're almost level 30. That... Should I go for these other traps is the real question. Fire Blast and Lightning Sentry boost that. So it's that. We could go Lightning. I don't really like switching this late in the game, though. Let's stick with Fire for now. I'm going to keep going Fire for a while. If we run out of things to put Fire points into, we'll switch over to Lightning and start leveling that up. It's probably going to be too late to actually make it useful by then, but hey, we can try. And this is actually useful against quite a few enemies later on, so it's not terrible, and it's good AoE damage, and there's not many immune enemies in this difficulty, so we don't have to worry about being mono damage. There you go. Just die. There you guys go. Okay, come on. We are slightly reliant on our allies to do most of our damage, unfortunately. We are more supporty. Let's check on this side of the river, because it's more likely to be over here. Over here? Than it is to be on the other side. Now, these guys can raise the little ones, so we need to be a little bit aware of that. There you go. Die. There. Okay. Now drop these down. Get rid of the invisible guys. And we can probably heal up. We'll take the light healing potion to do it for now. Boop. Not as much healing as I would honestly like, but it's still not bad. And that trap is completely useless where I placed it, because I placed it on top of them, and that spawned it in a bad place. There you go. Awkwardness.
I need mana.
Okay. Gloams are coming after me. Sweet. So that means we can't really do anything with mana for a little bit. We need to get them away from us and get this mana potion in our gullet. This is probably going to be Fetish. Flare Dungeon. Not Flare Dungeon. Flare Forest. Gloams need to just die. There you go. If we go this way, it's probably going to pop up. No, it's not. Okay. Let's get these traps down. Just start killing these guys. Maybe we'll find the waypoint. I'm not too worried about this waypoint. I'm willing to skip this one and get it off screen. I've been doing a little bit off screen. I haven't really ground much, but I have tried for runes and utterly failed a couple times, and yeah, that's just kind of how the game has been going for me. Me and the bad luck. We are the close friends. Not gonna go there. That's not gonna have it. And nothing really super useful. So let's continue. Hey, I thought I told you to die. That works. Still haven't found the Great Marsh waypoint. So maybe we have a lot more area here to go. We'll go ahead and take that, and that's going to probably finish off the shaman. Yep, it might even finish off his little friend. Oh, and a yellow crystal sword again. Identify 7 to 23 damage versus 5 to 12, and improved attack rating versus undead. And we can't use that yet. We require 43 strength for that. We are not strong enough to use a crystal sword. So it's a fairly light weapon too. We probably should be boosting those stats now. Even though Trap is mostly a caster class kind of character, we do need to be aware of that stuff. Let's boost that mana up and start killing all the things. You guys just need to go away. And that is a dead end, so yay, we're crossing rivers here. Kill the Fetish Shaman and move along. Pretty relaxing little playthrough now. I'm finding this place a lot less challenging than I remember it my first time through. So that is good, and we don't want those guys touching us because gloams are bad. Oh, keep going this way. This is probably the right way to the Flare Forest. There, we caught you. Greater mana potion from him, and that one's going to die as well. Chipped Emerald, not going to bother with. We could come back for that greater mana potion, but eh. Just don't want these guys touching me. No touchy touchy. There you go. This is probably going to be where the boost is. Not the boost, the waypoint. I don't know why I called it a boost just then. That was like a brain fart of mine. Killing all the things. Claymore, Crystal Sword. And our little Shadow Warrior is actually using the skill that we have equipped, by the way. If you're wondering what determines what skill she uses, it's always going to be the skill you have equipped on your secondary one. And no, you can't use it to summon additional Shadow Warriors via your Shadow Warrior. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Let's identify... Actually, let's not even bother identifying. Let's throw that in there. Okay. This might be the crossover to Flare. Nope, it's going to be the Great Marsh waypoint. A waypoint that we will never use. That is the sad reality of this. So that means we are pretty close to the edge of this area because we have explored quite a bit. So let's keep going to the east, always to the east, as he says. I should probably show you guys the old, like, original trailer for this game. There is actually one that isn't on the Blizzard site anymore. You have to kind of dig around on YouTube to find it if you actually really want to find it. And it's really interesting. It shows them wanting to take this a much darker direction than they did, which I think is really kind of awesome. And you're going to die as well, you guys. There you go. Okay, die. Good. Keep going to the right. This should be it. We need to get into the Flare area to get the Flare stuff that we need. Because there isn't actually anything in Great Marsh for us, which is kind of annoying. But, yeah, we can deal with it. Let's go ahead and use the mana potion and drop out some more little traps. Boom. I do kind of wish there was an ice trap, but there is not. And this looks like it's going to be the crossover. Full Helm. Is that going to give me something good? No, but it could be good for him just to give him some resists. He has max cold resist with that. And he has a lot more defense with it, so we can go ahead and just get rid of this Kappa Frost Shield. Not really the happiest moment to lose something, but whatever. Attacker takes damage of 2. Nope. I mean, we can take it, but it's not really worth it. And you guys just need to die. Thankfully, these guys are relatively prone to our fire attacks, because they are made out of the wood. Oop. There you go. And this is this really going to loop around back into itself? Come on, just die. I do kind of wish we would have gotten the layout where we could just skip the Black Marsh, or the Great Marsh, or whatever you want to call it. But we did not, so yeah, whatever, sadness. As Tulkas would say, sadness. Oh, come on. Let me cross over into the Flare area. Oh god, they got me. They got me. I am out of mana. We need additional mana. I need more mana. Not ever going to be able to just cast these in a solid little spam. At least not in normal difficulty. Because that will take a whole lot more experience. One way people used to get this effect in Battlenet was actually go in and sit into free item games and go through and just level in normal difficulty fighting these guys with 8 players in the game waiting for free stuff. Oh, there's a golden chest. Let's go ahead and open it and see that there's absolutely nothing in there that we want. Lovely. You wasted my time, golden chest. Yoink. And we have a normal mana potion there and there that we can grab to refill our stock. Boop. I'm burning through mana potions left and right. I know. We'll eventually be down to 1 row of healing potions and 3 rows of mana potions. And I won't be pressing them quite like an accountant. You guys need to die as well, and we need to come across there and deal with you in person, I guess. Because we can't do anything from here. There is a teleport skill for the assassin, but it requires an enemy to do it. And all these things are just dying really quickly, which I greatly appreciate. Battle Axe not going to do anything for us, and this is a dead end. Where, oh where, is the way out of here? Where, oh where should we go? Boop. And yes, that did say I died to Duriel. I was looking at my message log, make sure I set it back to 8, and I did. Which way do we go? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Damn it, Nappa. Maybe it's down that way? Because we walked through up here, and this didn't have an exit. And that one doesn't have an exit either. It's going to be one of those maps. And just destroy all the things with all the fires. Yay! Bugger off. Lord. Flare jungle. Yeah, I don't think it's that way. Should we explore this area up here again? I think that's a dead end that's going to have the golden chest in, so it's not going to be through there. And this is going to be a dead end over here. This entire area is a dead end. Dead end, dead end. Dead end, dead end. Yeah, it's just an entirely big dead end. There is no way through. I don't think that was a path to the right. No, it's a dead end. So let's go back here. And we will go to the spider forest. We're going to look for another way to the flares. Trying to think what other direction there would be. There is that direction over there. And we need to go this way to get to it. I guess we'll go down. This was one of them where we actually did have the ability to skip the Great Marsh. We just took a little sidetrack in there and enjoyed our little journey. Lovely. That means we're actually not going to really accomplish anything in this episode. That makes me kind of sad inside. That makes me a sad panda. We're gonna find... We found a waypoint. That's what we did. And this is... Let me guess. Flare jungle. Okay. Kill those guys. We actually... The Flare village is where we're gonna find the Gidbin. Or Gibdin. Actually, I forget what it's called. The Gidbin. It's hard to pronounce. It's a pain in the butt. It's one of those weird fantasy names. And Thorn Hulks, you need to go away. As do these little, like, swamp guys. They like popping out of the water, by the way. The little swamp guys. And jungle hunters. Die. Go away. There you go. Just keep heading to the right, I guess. There we go. There's the path to the right. Don't even need to bother with those guys down there. We just need to keep going to the right, because that's where all of our eventual goals are going to be, is just keep going to the right. It's like a side-scroller from above. Of course, it also fits the theme of always into the east. That is a phrase that they actually press a lot in this series. Well, into this game, at least. Is that you are always heading to the east. That is your ultimate destination. And it's your ultimate goal to get there to reach the, well, end of the game. I'm not going to completely spoil it just yet for you guys. But there is a thing that we actually... flawed amethyst, not worth it. Just keep going right. Steal our stamina, I don't care. We stole your lives in the Great Marsh. Keep going. Flawed sapphire, another L rune, which we'll use it to upgrade them. Eventually, we'll get to a point where we don't have to use them. And killing all you guys is not going to be a problem. I'm getting decent experience off this still, though. So, just got to keep moving. And, let me guess, that actually connects to the Great Marsh. Yeah, that's going to connect to the Great Marsh. That means that the Flare jungle is going to be this way. Yeah, that connects to the Great Marsh back there, and Flare Jungle right about... I'm trying to call it, but I'm failing horribly at calling it. Right about as soon as we get past these bridges here. Because it's usually right after you pass a bridge that it's going to switch over. Ooh, gnarled staff.
I am overburdened.
Are we? Really? There. Gnarled staff. There. What do you have on you? Fireball? Not worth keeping. Wait a minute. Nope, only one socket. Not worth keeping. And we'll kill all the things in the way of us getting to our goal. We'll go until we find the Flare jungle, and then we'll wait for the next episode to proceed. I just want to find it because this place is being a royal, like, dick. Okay, what's up here? We're still in the spider forest. So this place is expanding and just growing and ensnaring us.
I need mana.
There you go.
Not enough mana.
And I'm going to press the wrong button again. And I'm going to start launching these fires. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And killing all the things. There you go. And we're in the Flare jungle, so I will see you guys next time on Diablo 2 whenever we proceed further into the Flare jungle and regret our journey into the Great Marsh, and then eventually proceed towards getting the rest of the flail and the Gibden. So yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.